already know what it is. Respect each other. Respect this place. And march hard as fuck. This is the Get Good Feed, baby. Speed consists of just 5 super good friends. We got Erin, who plays bass, is my brother. Freshest one in the band.
Most swagged out man in Sydney hardcore. An animal of a man.
Pretty much learned how to play bass to be in Speed.
We got Kane, who plays drums, best skater. Also probably the hottest one in the band, I would say.
Really good musician, all-around musician, that kid. Play drums, play bass, plays guitar.
Dennis, everyone knows Dennis, needs no introduction, 1 in a billion type character.
Also, animal of a man.
Jack the skater, Jack the guitarist.
Also, I do acting, do a bit of acting, you know.
Did you fuck my wife while I was gone? What?
I'm a powerlifter as well. Yeah. I'm like one of the OG powerlifters in Australian hardcore, I must say. I can tell you that much.
Nice! Josh Clayton, obviously, only white guy in the band.
I'm the best in the band. Also, animal of a man.
Sure, John's my best friend, I love that guy.
MCL, he's a poser, he got into hardcore about 6 months ago. Also an animal of a man.
You already know me. What do you need? I'm Jem.
With Speed, the 5 of us.
I think Speed is in like a funny position, coming under like the umbrella of I guess like COVID bands. You know, we were around for a couple months and then we went to lockdown, and then we released these videos and we had like, you know, songs coming out. The band was kind of blowing up in a time when we couldn't even leave our houses, and so we like didn't really get to experience kind of like the beginning stages of being a normal band. Coming out now and doing this first tour, like we want to have the experience of playing as a hardcore band. We want to exist like that. We didn't want to jump too big and like go and do big venues. Like it was not it's not an option for us to play with barriers.
Speed's first show, this is back when I was still rapping. Just heaps of people going crazy, and since then it's just been up, up, up.
Probably one of the best first shows I've ever seen, and like even from that point, I kind of gathered like this band is something different. Just seeing what they're doing now and everything that's happening with the band, everything they're doing for Australian hardcore is just mind-blowing.
It's just like crazy because I think that anyone that sees the show and sees how intense and high energy it is, they just can't deny it. So it's just cool to see like different walks of life come together. And at the end of the day, everyone's just passionate about music and culture. So yeah, it's mad.
If you weren't at a Speed show, anytime Speed play, then you just missed out. It is always the most profound thing that I'll ever see. Someone did like a backflip just on stage, not into the pit, but just like weird flex, but okay, it was pretty sick.
You know, I think Jem's really good at making an environment where everyone's like, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I just witnessed a whole room of people doing whatever they want for half an hour.
One of my bands, No Apologies, we used to play at the Manning Bar a lot. This little kid used to always hang around, and it turns out that was Jem. Like, he'd always just be at the merch desk, and he was just like this mad little kid with a huge smile on his face that was just so amped. And like, not much has changed really. He's pretty much the same kid.
This is such a significant venue for us. It's so symbolic for so many reasons because we grew up coming to the show to kind of have our own our release show for the record at this venue and have it go like that and have that kind of response. Like, it was amazing.
Not only is it a hometown show of our record release, I got my family here, man. My mom and dad are here for the first time.
Our mom and dad's first time seeing Speed, super special for them to see us do our thing, and that's the thing about hardcore, like every show is like the best birthday party you ever had.
The older generation of Sydney hardcore are really responsive to us. You know, we had Pilks up on stage from No Love Lost for the first time.
Speed is the freshest.
Yeah.
We just came back from LA. I'm telling you, Sydney's the freshest. We love LA, but
It really is.
Sydney's the freshest.
Mashed up bonanza, out of my mind, I'm nodding off. Mashed up bonanza, get mashed up, kitted up, G-Rock rocked.
We're here at Street celebrating the Sydney show. This here is an instrumental house to the whole experience of Speed. This is where we took the photo for the EP, where Erin is looking all pretty and hard. This is where we took the photo. We filmed the We See You video, parts of the Not That Nice clip. At the bottom of the street, there's a convenience store where Erin goes and gets all his Gatorades. And that's where we, like the convenience store we used in the We See You video as well.
Full of flares, truck box for mischief base.
Man is the CEO of Last Night Records, but also the king of God's country, Newcastle. He finally made the move to Sydney, and he's living upstairs. This is Last Ride HQ.
This is the warehouse.
This is where we're chilling. We always post up here and meet here before we go off and do anything. Come through. Come meet the landlord. This is the actual landlord.
Yeah, this dude bought this house off an NFT.
This is going in the Oscars. I'll tell you that much. It's going in the Oscars.
This is what Sydney looks like. This is Speed HQ. This is Del Sada Enterprises HQ. Sydney Shit HQ, Last Ride HQ. It all begins here.
Jem and other friends got me into hardcore when I was 13 years old, 17 years ago.
Oh, we got into this shit together.
Alright, well we got each other into it, I don't know. And then we tried doing it for a long time. The thing I love about hardcore is like, anytime someone faces their fears and takes one single step forward, everybody wins. And like I can tell you now, everybody is winning.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years of hardcore, it feels familiar. Like it feels like the hardcore scene that we grew up in, but it also feels very different in a lot of ways. It feels like the potential of it is just so much more limitless now.
Hands down the best Adelaide show of all time that I've ever been a part of, that I've ever seen, I've ever felt. We got chips, we got red,
That's the veggies?
we got white. That's like all the food pyramid. That's like the
Man's on feet. Ken, who's the sexiest member of Speed?
Me.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. Try again.
What do you want?
Who's the sexiest member of Speed?
You.
And you already know, we see you! Give it all! What you from? You're a sad motherfucker that you're all from! Go on! Yeah! What a friend! No weapon threat! What's the back is what we friend!
That speedster, life-changing shit. There's kids here that have never been to a hardcore show before. I got stopped by this dude earlier tonight, said his dad and his uncle were in a hardcore band, and this is his first ever show, and I went up to him at the end and gave him the set list, and he like was almost like crying. And he said he's gonna put it next to his photo of Winston on his wall.
That was the craziest show that I've ever seen in Brisbane, like period. To see Deathbed. That's one of my favourite Australian hardcore bands. They smoked it. Then AWOL plays the wildest show that I've ever seen from like any hardcore band. It honestly gave me chills the entire time. And then we played and it was just a fucking mess, man. Like the whole thing was just so much fun.
Bro, the pit was spaghetti. It was the slippiest pit ever. And I couldn't even really move on stage because it was so slippery. They need towels on tap at this venue.
Shit is slippery, man. This is the slipperiest stage I've ever been on. Yo, this is Speed's first time in Brisbane. I gotta say thank you so much for turning up, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. This is Australian fucking hardcore. We did this shit.
Speed is like intentionally a hardcore band and nothing else but that. trying to act like that through and through and operate like that through and through. All we give a fuck about is playing hardcore shows, man. Having mad hardcore shows and just having a good time with all of our friends and celebrating this beautiful thing. That's all we care about.
We're here at Path. This is our favourite coffee spot in Melbourne. Melbourne's known for coffee, but this is the joint. It's owned by Josh and his wonderful partner Ash. Josh has the most valuable right hand in all of Australian hardcore. Carpathian, Warbrain, Born Free, Outsiders Code, Melbourne hardcore, bro. And he owns this joint. Also, PUBG extraordinaire.
Because she would always watch us play, and then when Aaron ordered the coffee, I had the coffee, and she goes, "Oh, this one's for Aaron. Is that chicken and rice?" Like Nazis.
The chicken rice, my gamer tag. We are heading to a sound gallery. We've got DJ Fuckhead over here. We're gonna be doing the boiler room up inside there. You know what I mean? This is Sydney shit in Melbourne.
And I miss them faces and yeah, I miss them ways. Used to ride that BMX and that Malvern Stars. Getting 12 on that thing to start, but next up doing dollies in the Audi car park. Let Legger from the Seckies in Coles with the green bag full of paint. Yelling out, come and then, come and gong, have a go, have a go, have it out. And we love a scrap, and we love that big old rock.
It was so funny. I was shaking the entire time, but I'm so grateful that everyone came.
That was so sick.
Thank you so much.
Melbourne's always good. Melbourne's always good to us. This scene has been thriving since forever.
We've had a lull in hardcore, and Melbourne's been the scene that's been going hard the whole time. And to have AWOL come through, new band, fresh and hard, tight, then next one's up. That's why we have on this tour, our homies.
We're AWOL from right fucking here! Born free! Rochester! Soul! United States! Melbourne fucking hardcore! Let's set the shit up!
AWOL is Pat Shan, master drummer, oldest man in Melbourne hardcore. Otis T. Benny on the gat, and Mike in the back there. He doesn't speak a lot of English. You know, the thing about Christian is that, you know, a lot of people judge people who have done time. You know, I think deep down inside he's a good dude, and myself. AWOL's just a band that wants to have fun, play good shows. We are who we are, we do what we do, and we let that speak for itself.
Dale que tú puedes, Melbourne, let's set this shit up! What's wrong? We know what the fuck it is, do what's wrong! Close my eyes! Under the visions of your side, into the Lord!
It's real shit. It's the fucking community shit. This is not some like, oh, we're fucking hype band, we're fad band, rah rah. This is fucking real shit, bro. But I did a front flip and I landed on the ground. Ain't nothing, bro. I was gassed, bro. If I did that normally, I'd be hurting. But the energy, the music had me energized, bro. It's fucking beautiful thing. It's an absolute beautiful thing, bro.
Shout out Stay Gold.
Hooking us up.
Pizza, finally. We made our own pizza and it was actually pretty fire. And it was Asian fusion. I don't honestly never fuck with Asian fusion, but it was pretty hard.
This is hectic.
Yo.
This is really good.
I feel good. Also, happy birthday, Kane. Yo. Happy birthday, Kane.
So please join me in singing Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kane. Happy birthday to you.
It was
was sweet. It was sweet. Chocolatey sweet. Goodness.
I feel like by the time it gets to the end, I'm getting tired, everyone's getting tired. But Dico gets up for shut it down at the end. It's over. Game over. It's over.
Oh shit!
We're at Brick and Mortar. We're doing a last minute show. Posted this at 9 a.m. this morning. And as you can see, it's a small space, so I think it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see how many people show up.
There's probably gonna be a line around the whole block. There's no way this space is gonna still be here tomorrow.
1 hour to the doors, people rolling through already. Zach Gringo, setting up the merch store. Zach, say what's up?
Let's go!
So as you can tell, you can't hear my voice. My voice is fucking gone, but the show was hectic.
Legendary day. Packing out a fucking sold out shop, bro. 100 people in there, 300 out here, easy.
The energy that Speed has and everyone that is just so psyched to watch them play. It's a really good feeling to be a part of the hardcore scene at the moment.
I'm from Tokyo. I just moved in Melbourne. At first time, I feel like home. A small show in a venue that doesn't have any legitimate sound, just a PA and a bunch of amps and shit. Like, no egos. That's what shit's all about. That's what real is.
They could be putting $40 tickets and selling out big venues. They could be doing signings. They could be doing whatever they wanted. But instead they're playing a free show on a Sunday to their friends and to people who are now their friends.
If you're in here, you should feel welcome. You should feel included. You should feel like you can have a good fucking time and be exactly who you want to be. That's Speed.
It's just crazy to see our friends like achieve something so big.
It seems like every single show, every single thing that happens is like another step up, another step up.
When you go on tour, when you play shows, it's just about doing that with your friends and the people that you love, and just make your own path. For us, by us, that's it. For us, by us, that's all.
Hardcore went through this down period for the years leading up to COVID, and now shit's going like this, like that. I think the most exciting thing about that is just that everybody feels a collective sense of enthusiasm, and what's happening with Australian hardcore right now is just a testament to what this is. And that's just hardcore, and that's it.
Because the people are ready, and I want to fucking remind you, I'm not that fucking nice.